Hey guys, welcome back. I literally just got done filming the video where we cleaned this bad boy out. I did just change my shirt just for my own sake for while I'm editing so that I know which video is which. But yeah, it literally is just 2 seconds later, changed my shirt and we are back. So now, also if you didn't see that video, definitely check it out down below so that you know what I'm talking about. I will link it in the description for you guys. But now we need to put all the plants back in here. It's beautifully cleaned. We are going to reorganize the plants in here. I have like some ideas for what I want to do, but we're just gonna have to like play around with it a little bit and kind of see how we want to situate things. And then before we end this video today, after we have everything situated in here, we're gonna spray all these plants down because if you didn't see the last video, we found some bugs. So yeah, we're gonna spray everything down in here today, and then we're just gonna be on top of it for a while because we were doing so well in here. We had like no pests in here for quite a while, like little to not no pests, but like little to no pests, and now we have quite a lot because I dropped the ball. I dropped my guard and therefore dropped the ball. So, you know, here we are. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start. Again, like you saw in the last video, the one plant that we still have in here is this big, beautiful guy next to me. It is now like taller than me. I'm pretty tall. I'm like, I should measure myself. I actually don't know how tall I am. I'm like 5'8" or 5'9", somewhere in there. I'm pretty tall, and this guy is like way taller than me right now. He's up here touching the light, which is awesome. This is the Hoya pubicalyx. But yeah, everything else we need to put back in here. So let's start. I'm going to start with the one that I have like a plan for and just kind of see if I like what I was planning. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's do it. Let me crawl on in here with you. Okay, so hear me out here. Hear me out because I can't bring myself to cut this big beast. This is the Syngonium podophyllum. He's so cool, you guys. He's graduated from his like normal kind of looking leaves down here to these like tri-lobed, beautiful, cool leaves up here. And what I'm thinking, because he was doing this because he had support. He didn't have like an actual plank or pole or anything like that. He was using my Pyrethrin Verde as support, which I mean, hey, support is support. You know what I mean? He had a buddy. They were using the buddy system. It was working. But I don't want either of those plants to be where they were anymore. So I think I want to try and put him in the corner over here and like use some plant Velcro to attach him to this green pole thing. Okay. Oh, did I just break my bad. Broke a little aerial root. It's okay. It's fine. Eventually, I know one day I am going to have to like, you know, trim this guy back, but not today. Okay. Just not today. Look how cool that's going to look. Okay. Maybe I'll have it here. Maybe I'll have it attached like here to this plank and then over here. So maybe he'll be S-ing. I think that looks cool. What do you guys think? Well, it doesn't really matter right now because I'm going to do it anyway. But still, let me know what you guys think. Cute. I'm freaking digging it already, you guys. Okay. I mean, if that's all we did today, I would be so happy. Yay! Okay, now, what am I gonna do? See, this is always like the tricky part of like getting plants situated. Hopefully you can kind of see me chatting with you here. But yeah, this is, I don't know. I love like merchandising, if you will. So I love like, you know, displaying stuff and making things look pretty. But with plants, it's so difficult sometimes because you want everything to have like the prime spot. But, you know, also some plants just get to a certain point where they're so big that like the Pyrethrin Verde is going to have to sit on the ground. But the question is like where? And also you should probably start with the larger plants, but the smaller plants are easier to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and tie up my cords here like I had them before, just so that I can keep a little bit of cord management happening. What's going on here? Like so. I think this Hoya could look maybe cool. Actually, I think I just want to keep it right here. Well, no, that's not going to work because that's going to have to plug in. Okay, I'm going to have to play with this a little bit and see where this guy is going to have to sit for when my fan, because usually the fan's plugged in. I just don't have it plugged in right now, so it's not too loud. But I guess I'm just gonna plug it in and then I'll turn it off up there since now it's more easily accessible. Oh. Oh no! My phone is at 4%! Oh no! Okay, but yeah, we have the fan situated up there, which is fantastic. We have this guy situated in the corner on the ground. I think that looks so good. Can you see that there? So that's, we have him like kind of est. So he hooks to that back leg of the shelf there and then onto the back corner of the tent. All right, y'all, hopefully this isn't too weird. I tried to kind of like space you out a little bit so you can see a little bit better, but it's officially time to start putting more plants back in here. I went ahead and put the Pyrethrin Verde and the other guy in here. Oh my God, you guys. I brought up the stuff to like spray down the plants, and that includes the Pyrethrin. I didn't realize that my boyfriend didn't have it shut all the way. And I like, when I put it down, I also didn't realize that it fell over. And so a bunch of it spilled, like most of it spilled on the carpet in here. It smells so strong. I have such a headache. Holy crap. Whew, it's okay. We are gonna power through. All right, so like I said, I brought in, oh, there's a piece of plant right here. I wonder what that's from. Okay, I brought in the Pyrethrin Verde and I brought in the Frydek. But I think I'm gonna put the Frydek out for now so that we can focus on the Pyrethrin Verde and where the heck it's gonna go. Because I just don't know. I'm kind of thinking just like right her, or maybe more like here. And that way the aerial roots can kind of use like this pole as support. Maybe. That's what I'm going for. I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Oh, wait. I'm forgetting about the little shelf. You guys, I need a bigger tent. It's official. I need a bigger tent. That'd be cool if I could put a tent like along this other wall over here. That would be cool. Maybe one day, you guys. Maybe if we sign another year lease, we'll do that. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna start putting some smaller plants in there and just see where we end up, you know? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so move him off to the side. I want to grab some small Hoya. So let's do that really quick. And I'm going to angle you a little closer. So I've got the Chromiana. There's going to be lots of moving around. A lot of dancing of plants. This is one of the only plants that I have in here in a pot, but that's just because it would topple over if I didn't have it like that. I'm gonna rinse this off really quick. This is the Clemenciorum. So yeah, there's the Clemenciorum, pretty dirty. Let's clean it. She's all cleaned off. Perfect. Clem dem a ding dong. Let's put this guy in here. Actually, I'm gonna stick him off to the side. This is the Purple Hawaiian, or Hawaiian Purple, whatever. Pubic Calyx. Put that in there. I don't know why, but I am having an extra hard time deciding where I want to put things. But I just need to decide. I need to decide and stick with it. Well, decide and then just move it around, because whatever. Who cares if we're moving stuff around, you know? I make my own rules and I say that's okay. So maybe I'll like put this one over here. And then maybe I'll move this guy back up there for now, because I do like that kind of like off the corner there with the flowers. I think that looks really pretty. Oh, you guys, I think I have made the decision to chop up the Paraiso Verde. As sad as I am about it, and as much as I love this plant, it's just not gonna fit anywhere in here. It's just not. And it's not gonna be happy if it's not on the ground. And there's really not a good spot for it on the ground because it's so like crazy. Ah, it's gonna get the chop, you guys. We're chopping it. Not today. It'll be like a this week thing, but we are chopping it. This big beauty with all of its spider mite glory. I'm gonna run this in the shower really quick just because there are so many spider mites on it. So I will be right back. Here she is all dirty and clean, or dirty and spider mitey. Here she is all wet and clean. Cutie. Okay, now where am I gonna put it? That is the question. Maybe put it up here next to the other Carnosa. I don't love that. It's just so much drapiness right there. Maybe I'll put it right here. Looks kind of nice. Like so. That's cute. Okay. We'll do that. You can't forget about our little anthurium stump. I'm going to put this guy right here. And then I think I still want to have this chromiona up here. Put that there so we have like variegated, non-variegated, variegated. That's my thought process. We're working with it. I want to put this little cutie. This is my mint variegated Ansonii, or the Indonesian version variegated, whatever. Whatever. I'm going to put my medium in here, but he needs to be velcroed up a little bit better. Slash at all. Poor guy. We're just kind of putting things places now and seeing what looks okay. So this Soderoy F, I just need to like cut off all the dead ones really quick. Ew, that one's a mushy. I got rid of a bunch of leaves, but I feel like it looks much better. He's got far too much water in him. Not ideal. This does not have any holes in it. Uh-oh. This beautiful beast. So this is the, what's it called? I keep wanting to call it Anthurium, but it's an Alocasia Frydek. Shoo. Got that guy in. He looks pretty good. Just won't be able to move him ever, but that's okay. I don't think I want this in here, you guys. Despite how well it's grown or how much it's grown, it's not special enough to me to go in here. So, but it has a shit ton of spider mites. So we're gonna spray it down still in the bathroom, but he's not gonna go in here. Executive decision has been made. Feels like we're really cooking with grease now. So I've got my Hoya fungi. So now I'm just gonna pop this big beauty in here. This is my, what are you? Gorgeous thing. My Philodendron pastazanum. It's so cool. It's looking really happy in here. So I'm just gonna leave him on the floor. I think he will continue to be happy. Okay, so I think the only other plant that I might put back in here is that Xanthosoma lindii or something like that. But it needs to get sprayed down really, really badly. So I'm gonna leave that one in the bathroom with all those other plants to spray down. But we are going to spray down all of these plants that are in here currently. So let's do that really quick. I'm gonna show you how I get my spray ready. I've shown you before, but in case you haven't seen, let's do it together. Alrighty. Oh, I'm forgetting one part. Hold on. I thought I was ready. Okie dokie. So, hello all. I have got my big old sprayer here. It's about like 1.5 gallons, maybe. I feel like it's over 1 gallon. I'm gonna be putting 3 different products in here to help kill all of the bugs that we have found so far today. So, or actually that wasn't today. That was, I mean, it was still today for me, but for you, it was like earlier in the week or something like that, maybe last week. So yeah, we're gonna be putting the Mammoth Canncontrol, or Canncontrol. I always say Canncontrol because it just like feels right, but it's not right. And then we're gonna be doing a little bit of Cocowet and a little bit of the Pyrethrin that I spilled all over my floor that smells oh so bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill this up. This says to do, I think, 1 to 3 ounces. Yes. Yeah, mix up to 3 ounces for severe outbreaks, which I'm going to say this is cool. So I'm just going to fill this little guy up to the tippity top and then pour it on in. I love things that have that little like squeezy to get it to the right spot, and then it just stops going in there if you're not squeezing it. So we've got the Mammoth. This says about 2.5 ounces. I don't have a little like thing, so I'm just going to give it like a good little dollop. 2 dollops, that should be good, of the Pyrethrin. And then the Cocowet, what does it say here? I usually just do a dollop of this, 1/2 teaspoon of Cocowet per gallon. So yeah, just a small boop, small little boop of the Cocowet. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this guy on here, and then you're gonna need to shake it really, really well. And if you were like setting it down for a little bit in between sprays or something like that, shake it up in between. We're just gonna shake it up as you go. You know, it's just a good rule of thumb. So I'm gonna hold it from the bottom and the top, give it a good shake. I'm gonna be turning off the lights in here as soon as we are done spraying, and I'm gonna zip it up and just call it good. And then in the morning, the light will stay off in the morning too, and then tomorrow night around 6 o'clock, which is when my light cycle turns on, is when the lights will turn on again. So easy peasy, and then that'll have like plenty of time to fully dry before the lights go back on them. So yeah. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna pump this guy up, and now we are just gonna start spraying. I think I'm gonna start at the top here and get you, oh, whoa, too far in. Get you in a little closer, and you really want to be able, or make sure that you are getting the tops and the bottoms of the leaves as best you can, because the pests are going to be everywhere. So yeah, we are just getting a good healthy spray throughout everything. And you also want to try to hit the tops of the soil too, which I'm not going to lie, I will forget to do from time to time, and I always regret it. So definitely try to make sure you're hitting the tops of the soil. Let's get back there, get that purple Hawaiian pubic calyx. So this is going to be tricky, is back here. I guess that's not too bad. I'm not even showing you, so sorry. Trying to just spray back in there. It's really hard to show you, so I'm so sorry if I'm doing a terrible job. Try and spray the Soderoy app as best I can. And again, you want to try and get bottom and tops of the leaves. Try and spray this guy. See if I can get kind of all up in there. And I have not had to repump yet, and we have done a good portion of the tent already, so that's really awesome. And you want to get literally as much as you can. So yeah. And that's another one of my favorite things about having a grow tent, is just being able to like really get up in there. Oh, can you see we're starting to get a little less power in our spray? It's almost time to pump it up. Let's just take it till it's done, shall we? Spray all over here. Get the backs of all the leaves, and then get the tops. Let's go ahead and turn the light off and zip her up, shall we? If we take a little peek in here, see it's nice and dark. So we're all set to go. All right, you guys, I think that is gonna do it for this, what felt like a kind of all over the place video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my like not so much of a process of a process of putting plants into my grow tent and kind of arranging them in there. Let me know what you guys think. What should I do different next time? What kind of shelves should I be looking for as well? But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.